Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. So in the last episode we beat the first game, and I guess this counts as a new series because we're starting the second game, Justice for All, today. If you don't remember, last week we finally beat all 5 chapters in the original Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So we're going to be moving on to the sequel, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All, and then after that, Trials and Tribulations. But in any case, we've beat one game. We have 2 games left to go. And so, without further ado, let's get started. Let's start up Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy and start up Justice for All. Okay, new game. I don't know what the chapters are. There's Lost Turnabout. Okay. I don't know how many chapters are actually in this game. Let's just play it and see what happens. Play Lost Turnabout. Yes. Huh. Yeah. How'd I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm already confused. What's happening? What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Is he having a nightmare? Did he have a nightmare? September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court Defendant Court Lobby Number 1. There he is. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before trial starts anyway. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Who dis? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. So... A few minutes later... District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Am I okay? Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning! Ah! Good morning! What's wrong? You don't look well. I did just get beat over the head with what I'm assuming was a fire extinguisher. I mean, I know we had a fire extinguisher, but I'm assuming that's what I got hit in the head with. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. And I have to play through Ace Attorney as an amnesiac, it seems. What? This is our client, most likely. Meaning whatever happened, we lost our memory. I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever. What is this girl babbling about? Don't worry about it, Phoenix. Just do your job. Just do your job. I'm sure it'll come rushing back to you. Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. I did lose my memory, I think. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? Yeah, that's definitely bad. What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to a fragile-hearted girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you might have the wrong person. Yes? This is not gonna end well. Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? I have amnesia. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Well, this is problematic. I guess I must have amnesia. Okay. That works. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone, please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp. Yeah, you have amnesia. Although, I can probably figure it out without you. September 8th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court Courtroom number 2. This is going to be interesting as hell. And 5 minutes into the episode, not even 5 minutes into the episode, well, more or less, 7 minutes. But still, 7 to 8 minutes into the episode, our character got amnesia and can't remember what he is supposed to do for his job. This is going to be interesting. Oh. And it's Mr. Payne again. Of course, now it's session for a trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Yeah, it's Prosecutor Payne again. He's the tutorial guy. So I looked him up. Apparently he appears at the beginning of every Ace Attorney game where you have to play as a new lawyer. So he's always the tutorial character. He's the guy who teaches you how to play the game. That's the point of his character. That's why he exists. And he's completely drawing a blank again. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Sure, do it. I guess I should just say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kinda... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you have forgotten. Actually, I have. Yeah, kind of. This is a problem. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. Well, we're off to a great start. I have to defend a person of murder, and at the same time, I have amnesia. This is gonna be fun. Okay. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policewoman. You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Except that's not how this is going to go down. Even with it, I'm sure even with my memory scrambled, I'm still going to be able to kick some ass. Alright, so what do we got? We got my cell phone. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Time of death, okay. Bright was color and bruises and glasses. So is that all we got for evidence? Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. He. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Oh, he's very smug. He's gonna have a lot of fun with this, especially since I don't have amnesia. I have no idea who he is. And he is actually a pretty top job attorney, because apparently, according to the wiki, he's known as the Rookie Buster. He basically, if there's a rookie attorney, he will take them down. That's it. That's what he's known for. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. This is gonna end poorly. I can already tell. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant's... She works under me, so, you know. That's problematic. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, what is it? Please describe us for some details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Alright. Why do I not remember getting a copy? Because you got hit on the head. It's okay. I will walk you through it. I know what I'm doing because I played the last game and beat all 5 chapters, even that whopper of a 5th chapter. So I'm confident I can guide Phoenix through this long enough for him to regain his memory and gain his mojo back. I'm assuming. I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time to death. If I may, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Thank you. Crime photo 1 out of the court record. Okay. Now then, I recall yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. This is going to end horribly. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? No, it is not. I got amnesia not 5-10 minutes ago, and now I have to do a trial. I am not okay. There's a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Yes! Why is this so hard to understand? Well, actually, yes! It's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. I am. Unfortunately, I'm not quite Phoenix right now, you know. I kind of got right in the head. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Alright. It's a piece of glasses, right? Court record? Yep, info about evidence and people involved in this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the right bumper. I can do that. There we go. The right bumper, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think. I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court's in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Okay, I'm sorry. Phoenix has to relearn how to play the game because he got amnesia. I've been trying to explain this to you for about what? 15 minutes now? I've been trying to explain this? Give me a second. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I find. What can it find? What was it again? The right bumper? Yes. Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And held onto him as he fell. Huh. Hey! Why are you giving me the evil eye? You wear glasses. But, these... I don't think these are your glasses. Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses found at the crime scene are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, if it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Yeah. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? As this evidence is very decisive. Oh, okay. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but that was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. Huh. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. No. No, because if he had... No, that doesn't make any... That doesn't make any sense, though. Because if he had fallen off and broken his neck, he would have been dead immediately. He couldn't have written this. Understood. The court accepted in evidence. A photo of the area around the victim's hand. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name and cleared the day on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine! And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. This is gonna be interesting. Mr. Wright, you might cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? Oh, god damn it, we gotta... this is going to be interesting. This is so weird. It's like I'm playing as the same character, but because he hit his head, he doesn't remember any of what actually happened last game. He's basically a goddamn toddler. This is so weird. This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. No, it is not. As I explained hundreds and thousands of times up to this point, I have amnesia and I should not be working today. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like the detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. He is. He really is. Oh, if only you knew. Actually, you do know. You just have amnesia. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Got it. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. I'm getting to it. I'm just relearning how to play the game because, again, I have amnesia. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Alright, hopefully I'm able to actually piece together what's going on. Alright. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. Press? About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue to press. Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have any more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, Detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my clients. Something like that. Well, what? I see. So there is no proof. Well, okay, we're already off to a great start. Wow, that was amazing. I can totally feel it down my gut. Alright. Alright. There's something even more incriminating the glasses under the victim's body, sir. Well, during his date, the victim was pushed from the branch area. Let's press again. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, Detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but was the name of that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clear the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Or B? Except that her name is spelled Maggie. With an EY. Alright. I hope that works. Alright. The culprit's name. Yeah, I was surprised too. Okay, I already saw this. Alright, you wrote the name. It's a different spelling, that's all I've got. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it was said. Okay. Yeah, Maggie. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look at it, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't haunt me. I know that picture says Maggie, but now that you mentioned it, something does feel... Okay. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. I think I know what it is. Let's see. Let's see. It's a different spelling, so let's hope that this works. What is it? What's come over me? Oh, he's suddenly getting his memories back. Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it out at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Alright, he's coming back to him. Alright. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. You're talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? I can't fucking speak. You'll see, there's a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. What? Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the kidnapping. What's going on here? It's a different name spelling? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh. How about that? I hadn't even noticed. You're supposed to be her superior. How do you not know her name? How do you not know how to spell? But. Oof. Poor Payne. Payne is in pain. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. I think she would. May I remind you that was you who said, The defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No. Well, this is going to be interesting. This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were, in fact, lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe? Please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. This is gonna be interesting. Well, I've already solved my first contradiction, so I guess it's coming back to me slowly but surely. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for half a year. Okay. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Huh. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Just happened to be the victim's birthday, you say. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what I should get for him. Alright. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Yeah, they kind of were. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Don't be so confident, Payne. I've gotten 2 contradictions already. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Alright, well, my memory's coming back to me slowly but surely. Dustin and Maggie! Alright, Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for half a year. Alright. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. Yeah. Considering how many times you've gotten a pay cut, it makes sense. You're basically making less than minimum wage at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if your pay is like $1 an hour or something like that. Something super low. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. Okay. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Seems to be moving a little quickly. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You're saying a guy gotta marry someone on the same age as himself, pal? No, but it makes it less weird. I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking someone older or younger than you. But it does make it a little bit weird when there's a very sizable gap between your ages. But in yeah, it's just weird when somebody has a gap in their ages. So, yeah, actually, fun fact. This one, comedian I follow, let me stop me if you've heard his name before. His name is Jeff Dunham. He got divorced and remarried to a woman 18 years younger than him. And they currently have two young twin boys. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is a little bit weird that he's 18 years her senior and is much older than her. It's very weird, but they're happily in love, so it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as it's okay for you, it's fine. But it's a little weird. It's just a little weird to me. I would prefer to date and marry somebody my same age. That's just me personally. But if you like somebody older than yourself, go for it. I will not fault you for that. It's just a little weird to me personally. But in any case, no, that's not what I meant at all. Sister Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. Okay. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's... Oh. Mind your own... Okay, I got an achievement for that. First Gumshoe about... They were even talking about marriage. Huh. I got a thing for that. Yeah, there's a couple of side achievements that you could only get if you absolutely tried. There's a couple of statements you just need to push to just get certain information. Alright. Victim's birthday. The day of the incident. You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Ah, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. Are you married? I don't know if he's married or not. That would be interesting character development for the judge, who up to this point has only been called Judge. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Okay. Maggie, I mean, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was doing to give me give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. Thank you, Phoenix, for breaking that up. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? Hey, that's a good point. It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. For what? Pointing out that you like the defendant? I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work. I don't think any of what just happened is illegal. I think the good detective is about done here. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. What is it? Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what's this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Ah! She ordered it on Amazon or something. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case. Everything's relevant to a case if you think hard enough. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? It could always be. Everything's relevant, really. I think it would be a little relevant. Well, I mean, let's be honest. It would explain why he was covered in bruises. It definitely would. I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes! Bluffing to the max. Now this is Mr. Wright I know. I'm sorry I'll be your back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even those tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry up and show the glove to the court. I knew this was going to lead to something. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? A baseball gift present from Maggie to the victim. It's custom made. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It's clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up one important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? That is a good question. I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Writing on the ground. Not quite writing on the wall, but, well. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. So you don't even know if the victim wrote it. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Alright. Writing on the wall. I don't know what that joke was there. We first looked in the handwriting. And what did you find? But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? Hey, this is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation? Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. So, in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. But you kinda are. I know you well enough to know that you're not exactly the brightest tool in the shed. Everyone knows you can't find out everything if you want with scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. Alright. His pointer finger. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces? Ha. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. Well, I'm sorry about that. In any case, you examine the victim's index finger, correct? Okay, so that was a pretty self-aware joke about how every time Phoenix Wright does a thing, he points his finger in their face and shouts objection. That was a very meta joke. I get it. That's funny. Yeah, well, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had written in sand. And the results? We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. Okay. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin? Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of a scientific investigation. Emma would be proud of you. I'm not entirely sure if she's canon, but she would be proud of you. They're so small that we had to use it as a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Well, to be fair, from this we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Alright. We don't have anything that contradicts this, I don't think. Alright. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand. Do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? The present? What about it? Present? It's a right hand. Well, I knew his present was relevant to the case, but... doubt this is going to work. Let's hope. Hey, it actually worked. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow. And that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but it's the only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. Okay, so that was actually relevant to the case. How? I don't understand. This is the trippiest chapter in the whole game, and this is where we're starting. This is trippy. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, Detective, which hand did the victim used to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a second! Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah! Well, I object. Overruled. Fair enough. Mr. Wright, I would like to know, what your line of reasoning proves? There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Huh. Order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No! That's not possible! Mr. Payne! Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has permitted has failed to prove the defendant guilty. In fact, I believe you have proven to her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. Uh-oh. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you've got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up on being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. Yeah, you kind of need to figure out what happened to your brain, but I don't know why I felt the need to enunciate all of that, but in any case, it does bear repeating. He kind of has amnesia. He needs to work it out. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird... No, not yet! Uh-oh. What have you got up your sleeve now? I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. If you say so. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? Here's another... Oh. Is it the guy who knocked me out? And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, this is going to be interesting as hell. Order in the court. Yeah, let's try and I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from the new witness. I have a feeling this was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during the recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to be tougher from here. Court's adjourned for the recess. Alright, so we gotta go figure out what's going on. Oh. 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 Okay. So it's a multiple part one. Well, we figured it out. I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. Okay. Part 1, 2, trial. Oh. It's another... Okay. So I'm assuming it's another. There's gonna be another what is it? Another part of it to this. So I don't know what to say. I'm drawing a blank. What do I say here? That was weird, I guess. That was just weird to play through. Because Phoenix Wright, he's the Ace Attorney, and he lost his memories and he still did it anyway. That was weird. Okay, but in any case, we've got more stuff we need to figure out for the rest of the trial. So it seems like this first chapter is going to be broken up into multiple parts, which I expected. Although the first one wasn't. The first game was a half an hour. The first chapter was a half an hour, and then it was over and done with. But, okay, so apparently we just got to keep going. Alright. But in any case, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. We'll solve the rest of this next time, I hope. I have no idea how many parts are actually to the first episode, Justice for All. So, I guess we're just going to keep going until we actually beat it. But in any case, I think I'm going to leave this first episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also, be sure to check out my Patreon if you want to help support the show. It's only a couple bucks a month. It really helps me out, and you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks that I'm already saying thanks. So be sure to check those out in the description below as well. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!